Yo, what up? Welcome everybody to the Problemaddict Podcast featuring Stephanie Wood.
Dan Caso.
Yeah.
I'm Gonzo. Hi, how you doing?
Oh, and Gonzo's here. What up, Gonzo?
Another special Gonzo Radio
I'm
Network.
the annoying uncle that insists on coming to the cool club.
Yeah.
And of course, let's not leave out our guest, very special guest, one of the premier up-and-coming comedians in all of South Florida, winner of the Ultimate Miami Comedy Contest in 2019, Jackie motherfucking Sanchez, everybody. Give it up, 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 give it up.
Thank you.
And one of my good friends, too.
Yes.
I'm so excited that you're here, Chick 10 Hummus. Yeah, for everyone, we have, Jackie, if you don't know, we have a lot of listeners throughout the whole country, internationally. So for those of you in the Middle East, a lot of Mexican people, and a lot of people from the Midwest, we all come together.
All shapes and sizes.
Yeah. But Jackie's one of, excited that you're here. You're one of my very good friends, our first chick on the podcast.
Really?
Yes, you're the first lady. So
I'm sorry I don't fully count.
First biological lady.
Yeah.
Who knows what the fuck
Did you
Nico
have
Bowling
bread?
is?
yeah, we had Nico on. So.
Yeah.
And Gonzo, you know, you're not even, you're genderless
Nico Bowling kind of transcends gender and
Yeah.
sex.
in race.
Yeah, and race.
Yes,
He
definitely.
does.
I have
Yeah,
a gender.
Who?
Did you say I don't have a gender?
No, I said Nico Bowling.
Oh,
No, Nico Bowling transcends gender. He's a transcender. He's transcender.
he transcends a lot of shit.
I like that.
We're gonna have to put another T in that alphabet, yo. No, but yeah, it's been a crazy week. Adele got skinny. There's hornets from China, and worst of all, just want to say my condolences to Dan for the passing of Little Richard, your father.
My biological father, Little Richard.
R.I.P. Little Richard. I hope you're in peace.
Good golly, Miss Molly. I miss him
Woo,
already.
Sure
Miss
knew
him
how
like
to
hell.
dance. Sure knew how to dance.
Yeah.
When I would hear that piano, okay, that's all you need to know is that piano. When you hear that, and
You know, Dan's dad's coming to town.
Yep.
He's
Dan's
going to rock
dad's
your
coming
fucking
to town.
socks off.
That's why Dan's such a musical genius.
Yep.
Why he has such beautiful tan skin.
It's true. It's true.
so you
You
have
know
that
Little
wop
Richard?
babaloo bop wop bam boom.
Jackie doesn't know who Little Richard
I'm a
is.
little lost.
She knows Little Dicky, not Little Richard. You know what I'm saying? Little
And I
Dick.
know Lil Pump, Lil Wayne, but not Little Richard.
She knows all the other Lils, but not the full little. She just knows Lils.
Yeah.
That's the millennials these days. They're just dropping words and making them Lils. But Little Richard's an icon. Have you ever heard the song Tutti Frutti? Oh, Rudy.
Yeah.
Tutti Frutti.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great jam.
Your dad? No shit.
Yeah, that's my
Jam,
dad.
jam.
Wow.
And
It was a little much to live around.
Yeah.
When he was writing that was annoying as fuck.
I can imagine.
He was working that out for a long time.
And you know what it's really about, right? Gonzo, do you know what that song's really about?
I know a lot of his songs very well. Don't let the shaved head fool you. I'm about 3 years younger than Jim Patterson, but yeah,
Well,
Well, his shaved head never fooled me. So yeah,
Good golly, Miss Molly.
I know exactly how old Jim Patterson is, even though he has a bald head.
yeah, and I'll tell you what, if you think it's hitting us because we appreciate him, it's probably hitting Jim pretty hard too. So let's
he's
show some sensitivity for Jim.
Show some sensitivity to me,
and for
though.
Dan's father. It's his father.
Yeah.
And also
Oh, sorry, and your dad. My
Come on, man.
condolences.
I
I
mean,
suck at this.
Tutti Frutti is, well, here's what I was going to tell you. Tutti Frutti is about anal sex. This is not
Rough
a joke.
anal.
Rough anal sex. And I have the real lyrics here if you would like to hear them.
Mm.
Tutti
Yeah.
Frutti,
Oh, yes.
good booty. If it's tight, it's all right. If it's greasy, it makes it easy.
Ooh.
I Googled this. I researched this before the pod, and I'm not making this up. This is not a fact.
He didn't bring his work home with him.
He
Though.
didn't?
He
No.
didn't. No,
So did you have to see the makings of?
I didn't know that guy.
Did you see the
That was
Tutti?
just some guy on the TV.
All right.
When he came home,
He left the Tutti and the Fruity.
he left his Tootie and his Fruity at the door. He had no rough anal sex in my house. My mother and him only had strict.
Molly. Her name's
That-
Molly.
Yes, good golly, and smiles about my
He
mom.
paid the mortgage and put the food on the table.
They would just have traditional vaginal sex, and she would be self-lubricated. She would never get too greasy.
Nope.
It was never too easy, because I was an only child. And yeah, But like I said, I didn't know that guy.
But hey,
He was
He
a
was
wild
al- he was always gentle
That's what
too.
everybody
Don't
know him. I
forget it
just
was
know him as
also
Dad.
gentle.
I wish.
you do have a good booty.
Yeah.
So that's where you got it from.
But he did teach me how to smoke BCP. Yeah.
And what fun fact? Also, I heard your dad wasn't he Jewish?
Yeah. Do you know my dad, Little Richard, loved Judaism?
Yes, he converted.
He was a lover of Judaism. Did he get that from Sammy Davis? Did he look up to Sammy Davis?
Davis got it first, man.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, did he look up to Sammy Davis Jr.? He was like, oh, that amazing black performer converted to Judaism. Why don't I?
That would be interesting. I really.
There's a lot of things I don't know about my dad.
What is his last name again?
I wish I could help you in this time of
You're
need.
just feeding me racism. But yeah, Little Richard's last name was Pennyman, and he loved Judaism. So that's what she was aiming at.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm the Rodman of this team. That's the Jordan. I just lay him up, you know.
Rebounded it and tossed it all the way down court.
You got it, baby. Anyway, so welcome to the pod.
Yeah, what do you think, Jackie? We get racist here, boy.
Yeah, it's ironic racism. We like to always be clear. Our racism is rooted in irony and satire.
And I'll grow out of it eventually. But for now, this is the podcast I'm putting out. And hopefully no one that ever matters sees it.
I like it.
And your dad's gone now, so he definitely will not.
That's what I'm saying. Both of my parents are gone
You
now.
have
So
nothing
like,
to- yeah.
we're
Let's get Tootie and Fruity.
I
You
buried
should.
my filter with my father.
You're
Little
an
Richard
orphan.
Dan's an orphan now.
All right, so that's enough about my dad.
Oh,
Enough
man.
about my dad.
What do you want to talk about, Caso?
Oh. Jackie,
What-
how have you been? What have you been doing to this quarantine?
I've been doing.
You just dissed him. He was literally in the middle.
What,
Get
what,
to that.
what,
We'll get to my nothing. What are you doing, Gonzo?
what am I doing? Well, it seems like I'm on every other fucking podcast on my network. It seems. I'm working a lot for an unemployed guy.
Good.
Loving it, having a great time.
The irony,
Good
you're
day.
working for an unemployed guy and there's like 50 million or let's say 20 to 25 million unemployed guys newly in the
No,
country.
I'm the unemployed guy. I'm working.
That's what I'm
for.
saying. It's actually 50 million, but I split it in half. So you don't know your statistics and you're jumping to be, no, don't
I'm
come
sorry.
at me with that.
I'm sorry. We're getting in a fight too early on. Let's take a step back. Anyways.
You're working for an unemployed guy.
Yeah, me. So
Oh.
but
Fuck,
I'm
I
having
fucked up.
I'm
I
having a great
stepped all
time.
over
I'm
that
loving
punchline.
watching you guys. I'm loving watching you guys, all of you guys, everybody up and down the network. I'm loving all the shows that they're doing. Chat Fight is living up to its reputation. They
Have their cycles synced up yet?
Yep.
I-
Just
all
like-
I know is we flip the switch and turn them loose for an hour, and it's just
Oh my God.
it's sometimes it's like throwing an old cell phone in a blender, but
Girl.
it's Chat Fight and it's entertaining for some strange reason.
It's like reality TV.
Yeah, they're pretty good at it, and the cocktail hour. We got all Lenny Travis last week. It was coming with the old school, the Rodney Dangerfield and stuff like that. But and of course I had a stripper rapper on the Gonzo Radio show last
Party
night.
big?
Party
big?
Jackie Sanchez?
Jackie Sanchez.
No, but one of
Take
those
this time?
that's taking that path. Yes, a girl who is taking that path.
Bella Bells?
Yeah, named Deja Doll.
Daisha Doll.
Deja Doll, and her latest song is a song called COVID-19,
The-
and it's some seriously dark shit. it's you look at this, and she's really cute, she's really pretty, and you look at this pretty girl, and okay, so you're a rapper, but and most of it's girl shit talk rap, but this COVID-19 that she did. Dark, really dark. But okay,
What was
so
the hook?
enough about me. This is your fucking podcast.
Okay.
Okay. Stephanie is like so fucking organized, and I know she's got what's next up with you, Stephanie?
No, we don't need to talk about me. I talk all the time. This is about Jackie.
Fuck off, Jackie.
Yeah,
Give me back my
let's
goddamn script.
introduce our guest properly. Jackie, what's going on with you? What are you thinking about lately?
How are you so tan?
Yeah.
What
God are you praying to currently?
None. I'm so tan because I have a luxury place I live at with a pool that did not close. So all I've done was get high by a pool with my medicinal card. And in sleep, I've been playing a lot of Animal Crossing. And then, of course, my son, Silas, he is my life.
Puppy gang.
Happy
Puppy
Mother's
gang.
Day, by the way.
Yes, he's 5 months old today.
Puppy gang.
He's
Puppy gang.
growing up. Puppy gang. He's the tits.
Jackie, you and Dan, you're both your dogs are the same breed, right?
No, we
No.
found out they're not
I
at
got-
all the same
I
breed.
got
And
my-
it breaks
He's
my
a
heart.
con.
Yeah, it breaks my heart too. I got his DNA back. I haven't posted it on because I've barely been online. But he's like Jack Russell, Husky, Lab Retriever, American Staffordshire Terrier, Bulldog, and something else.
He's all the
he's a
dogs.
mutt.
He's all the dogs.
He's a mutt, but he's 50% in the breed groups of Jack Russell and Husky and Hound. So that's majority of what he is. And then the other ones are just like 12% Lab, 12% Bulldog, whatever. So
She's gonna have her hands full.
yeah, he's going to be bigger than I expected, but he's delicious and perfect. And I keep
So
waiting
cute.
for him to propose to me, and he's not. It's driving me nuts. But
Wait till he shows true dick.
yeah. He's
Yeah,
neutered,
yeah.
so he's not really showing me true dick at all, but
Uh,
I'm waiting.
My whole
He's
life.
already neutered.
He came neutered, and I adopted him, so
He came neutered.
That's
I
how you
know
should
he's
get 'em.
beautiful. No, I would have bred him. He's beautiful. I would have studied
That's
his
just
ass.
crazy to neuter a dog that young.
Really?
He was 2.5 months old when I got him.
I don't know how, like, when you normally neuter a dog.
Not that early.
I get mine when their sperm's just no good anymore, just an old rag.
I don't want this
Just
to
like
take
I
on
do.
a troubling tone. I want to have fun, so let's not talk about that.
Oh, okay.
Well, it was not my choice.
Yeah.
I adopted him as is. I loved him. I had to do it. He came from a rescue. I don't know if that's their policy that they do it. Maybe
Probably.
a second.
Well, you
chance.
got a good one.
Yeah, he's perfect. I have no complaints. He's literally a perfect dog. He's just now it's too hard to separate us. He goes crazy. I go crazy.
He's a sex bot.
Yeah.
And Atlas is also sexy. And
He is.
my dog, so they're both black and white dogs. My dog's black and white. They're only
Right.
getting together.
I have black and white cat and then a black cat.
Yep.
Only black and white animals for me.
We're uniting the country.
It'd be cool, like
What
human
happened to the
beings.
orange animals?
No,
Orange animals.
Nope.
no.
I don't like those. I don't
Get that Garfield bullshit out of here.
Get your calico cat out of my
that
fucking
fucking
face.
Garfield. That's boomer shit, man.
There are orange dogs.
Give us a black Bombay.
Yes. Give me a Russian blue, you know?
I wish human beings skins swirled with their different, makeup like dogs do.
Yeah.
Because like you look at a dog, you're like, oh yeah, that's a pit bull mixed with a border collie. It's a little bit fluffy and it's got pit bull markings, got border collie markings. But then you see a human being that's mixed and they just look like, tan or something. And it's too evenly mixed. I want people that are multiracial to have spots. I guess that's what I'm saying.
Gotcha. I agree.
So they're easier to identify.
I feel like maybe
They're
striped
okay.
and spots.
There is a skin
That's
condition.
stupid.
There's a model
Yeah.
that she's got half the when you lose the
Winnie.
pigment,
My
right?
name's Winnie Hartfield. Winnie
Yeah.
Harlow. Winnie Harlow. Got it.
So you may be able to do that if you want. I don't know if you can go dark though.
My dog's just wearing a tuxedo. And yours
You one
is-
of those things where, hey, you got a mustache. Is your mother Mexican? Something like that.
Getting a lot of
You
comments
can't
on Facebook.
you can't do blackface. I know that's for sure.
Yeah, that's bad.
That's out.
Yeah, blackface is bad.
Nope, can't
It's
do
like
that.
you say that all the time, like you're still trying to like convince yourself.
You can't
do
you can't do
blackface.
blackface anymore. You can't.
Of course you
Look,
can't do
it's my
blackface.
mantra.
You bring it up all the time.
I've meditated on it every morning. I just go, you can't do blackface anymore.
And if you do whiteface, then people think you're doing mime, and that's not good either. It's just,
Nope, that's scary.
nah.
That's upsetting.
Yeah.
No,
So what's
but,
next on the agenda?
Don't fuck your agenda, okay?
Is
What,
it-
you wrote shit
I wanted to
down.
run this episode like a PTA meeting. So
Yeah.
Okay.
We were taking questions, air your grievances. I really I'm glad that we're busting out of quarantine. Obviously, the three of us are.
I'm not.
No?
You
Back
said
to-
airing
back to
grievances.
FOMO.
Jerry Stiller died.
Yeah, that's sad.
Frank Costanza.
Yeah.
Jackie knows him.
Jerry Stiller.
Ben Stiller's
Stiller.
Jerry
dad.
Stiller.
Basha.
Faja, yeah.
The man who taught Ben Stiller how to fuck.
Well,
Was
yeah,
it?
exactly.
Yep.
Exactly. We're talking about a father and son relationship that was pretty raunchy, actually. But Jerry was the guy who, who played the character who aired grievances. I got a lot of problems with you people,
Yeah.
Is it
and
you
you're going to
do-
hear about it.
You do that during what's it called, during Christmas?
Yes, it's called Festivus.
Festivus
Yeah.
for the rest of us.
And then part of
Festivus
that
is on
you have
December
to-
23rd. Yes, it's on December 23rd.
I've been waiting to talk about Seinfeld.
Includes a poll.
Yeah.
Not a Festivus tree. It's got a Festivus poll. The airing of grievances, where you stand up next to the pole, hold on to the pole, and yell at somebody and tell them everything that pisses you off about them. The feats of strength. I guess you wrestle.
Yeah.
But
who doesn't wrestle their dad on just every weekend? You know,
I wrestled my dad every day of his life
until he died. Yeah, but good guy.
I'm so excited
he
to
didn't
see
learn
him.
how to play piano.
He's like, I just got back from Little Rock. I'm like, get over here, you bastard. And we'd wrestle in the living room. Me and little Richard, my father.
Did you ever win?
Of course I won. From a young age, I was beating
And
my
Dan,
father.
you never learned how to play piano?
No, I'm a guitar player, baby.
Oh, okay. Well, music is in the family, see?
Yeah, I didn't want to be like him.
Can you get one? Whoo! Can you do one of those? No. Totally missed.
Give us a no.
How about that?
Wow, chick 10
See, and the dog shows up.
Hey!
Yep, we're calling dogs here. Atlas is here. What a baby.
Gone. Oh.
All right, so let's get to talking about racist stuff.
Yeah, let's get to the brass tacks of things. Who's been racist lately? Jackie, how racist have you been lately on a scale of 1 through 10?
Yeah, that's a new segment. What's the most racist thing
Genuinely
you've
not
done
too
recently?
bad, honestly. All my neighbors are white, so we just have been bonding over white people things,
Sounds like a lot of privilege.
It was terrible. I hate it, but
At least you have that black and white dog and cat.
Oh, he's so cute. Yeah.
Oh, he looks like a fucking king.
Yeah, he's gonna go on the outside.
He's a
so you
smart
guys
one,
keep
too.
it up.
Yeah, keep it up. Keep up the good work. It's out of here. Gonzo, I miss you. Are we gonna be allowed back in the studio soon or what?
Yeah. I would figure soon, since I'm in Palm Beach County, since we're in Palm Beach County, and we're in phase 1 now of the reopening and the reinfecting of the rest of the world. Bleh. So sure. A little spoiler, Mike Cintron is getting ready to do his own podcast.
I like that.
Nope. We are the only funny podcast to ever come out of South Florida, as our music intro says. Dan said it. You heard it straight from Blackout himself. So.
What's it gonna be about? Didn't he already have the weed one?
I think, yeah, he did have the Sunday sesh.
I'm kidding. Good job. I'm excited for you, Cintron. I love you.
Yeah, we love Mikey, but I think Mike's been watching self-help YouTube videos or reading.
Don't you give that
self-help
dirtbag a show. Don't you give that dirtbag a show.
books. Don't give that dirtbag a show.
What's he gonna call it? Lots of class and a little sass with Mike Cintron?
That would be cute.
If he's watching, let me check and see if he's watching.
I mean, he's never given any of us an opportunity, so fuck
Never.
that guy. Nope.
He's never done anything for me.
Never like helped
A
me
piece
out.
of shit.
Nope. Never given me my first spot or help.
One
Well,
day
there
I'm
you
gonna
go.
put
That's a
some
good
crap on
idea.
my golden dick.
Fuck that guy with Mike Cintron.
No, yeah, right. Fucking love Cintron.
No, that's the homie for sure.
Miss him.
I'm
He
glad he
loves
has
doing it.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, I can't wait to get back to Robot. I hope.
He's got a good voice for it.
He has a great voice.
He's got a very
He's a catchy
animated
man.
voice, yeah.
Yeah, he has a really good voice.
Should do voiceover work.
And a face for radio, as they say, right?
That's my line, but I'll let you have it.
But he's got a penis for the screen.
Yeah.
Oh,
Pretty.
Yeah.
Speaking of penises on the screen,
He could
Jack-
probably show that pretty penis. Pretty penis.
What?
so me and Jax are pretty good friends. Okay, Jax, I'll let you talk. Like, how
It's
good
time
of
for
friends?
girl talk.
Let's do some girl talk. How good of friends do you think we are?
Pretty good.
Pretty good, right?
Yeah. Pretty good.
We're I feel like we're like the unlikely friends, like I don't know, like the shark and the dog or whatever.
The shark and the dog.
Yep, it's a good tale. Everyone knows it. Oldest time.
I like it. Yeah, because typically your personality would almost push me away.
Yeah, it would revolt you.
It would. But because she's her and she gets me, she got me like right off the bat. which is huge because I'm retarded. So sorry, fuck. I'm stupid, and this is why I hate live. And
This is ironic. It's fine.
yeah, but no, yeah, it wouldn't make sense, but it makes perfect sense.
And one of the things too is we don't have the same taste in men, but we kind of do.
Yeah, in a sense.
Dickless.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, I like my guys without
Amputees.
balls.
Amputees.
I wish.
I like the dick. Sans balls, all cock. Just take like a Ken doll and stick like a, I don't know, like.
I agree.
What about shaved heads? Are you good with
Convicts.
shaved
What
heads?
about a shaved head?
Convicts. Sexual pests.
Those are my favorite.
Yeah.
What is your type, Jax? What'd you say? If you had to describe your type.
How about child molesters tough enough to survive prison? Is that the kind of guy you're into?
Yeah, I feel like that's a specific. Can you like search for that on Tinder?
I'm
course.
gay now.
We turned it.
It's
You're
been a
gay
couple
for your
months.
dog.
I'm gay now.
You're
Finally,
gay for your
everyone's been
dog.
waiting.
Totally said you're gay for your dog.
I mean, I know I'm straight for him, gay for everyone else. My dog is a boy, so I can't be. But yeah, no, my type of man, I don't even know anymore. To be perfectly honest with you,
I feel like you're like me in the sense you like all type. Well, you like a certain type of guy, but variations of him.
She likes a guy that's dressed like this.
preferably.
Or as I like to say, one of my friends told me one time, the unassuming white guy in the corner.
I do love a basic Caucasian guy.
A basic
I do
guy.
like a really white man.
Skinny guy with a big dick.
Yeah, that's always good.
Looks like he has plans for the weekend, you know, like has a lake
Yeah.
house. That's the kind of guy you know, goes to Home Depot a lot and also has like a wallet full of just
I'm out.
cards, you know.
Yeah,
I'm out.
Yep.
you're out. You don't have a Home Depot.
I don't Home Depot.
Nope, you don't go
Well, I do, but
Are you a Lowe's kind of man? You're a Lowe's kind of man.
Ace
yeah,
Hardware.
oh sure.
It's
Yeah, that's-
hardware.
Yeah, that's a small one.
I like a Goodwill type of chick. I like a Goodwill type of chick.
Yeah?
It's nasty, yeah.
I like
Just
a
like
Salvation Army.
I like a girl like with you know, the ribbons tatted on the back of their legs. And it's like, and then like one of them, she has like fishnet tatted on the other leg, but like the ribbons are like cracked because you could tell that she's like 27 now and she got them when she was probably 13. So she grew a lot and they've cracked and probably had a child.
You like overweight day shift strippers.
Not overweight. Not overweight.
They're
Oh,
in
just-
shape.
They're on
thick.
drugs.
Trashy girls that got tattooed too young on the back of their legs and then they grew up.
They're crackheads. They're skinny. They're not fat.
Fat.
Oh, I meant thought.
Fat.
Thought. Sorry about that. My accent comes out sometimes and Dan gives me evil eyes and gets mad at me.
We're getting great feedback on my Facebook. I just can't read that. It's so sad.
I like religious women.
Ew.
I mean, I'm with someone now. She's not religious, but I love religious women.
Why do you like religious women?
Because they're easy to trick.
God. God wanted.
They magically have children.
Because I'm like a theological scholar, so
You are.
I could pretty much follow any religion to the T, and so I use that to prey on women. I'm with someone. She's not religious, and I would never do something like that now. But
But you have that power.
if I was in the field, which I'm never going to be again, probably, that's what would happen.
That's sweet.
I don't know.
Do they call it the field?
That doesn't necessarily mean me and my girl are going to be together till like, forever.
Oh, you
It just means I might die soon. So
I hope not.
me too.
Corona.
If you do, I'll bury you in a field.
But you guys are excited about the quarantine ending, and I'm not.
I'm not excited.
Yeah, I don't want life to go
I don't
back
want it to end. I like what's
yeah.
happening.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not thrilled about it. I feel like it made my alcoholism and drinking during the day normal. That made
Right.
me yeah,
Because everyone else is doing it.
yeah, like I'm not an alcoholic anymore. I'm just a glorified drunk. So that's great. I don't know. Why aren't you excited about it though?
I talked about it last week. I mean, we're just going back to FOMO.
FOMO.
Back to FOMO. I mean, hopefully my job stays 9 to 5. And I can have a regular schedule where I could live with the rest of the world. But I mean, if I have to go back to doing events and shit, I'm going to be right back to not seeing anyone most of the time anyway. And just wishing that a virus would come back. and just put everyone back in their homes. So I know I'm not missing out on anything.
Are you going to manifest another virus? You did this
I did the first one.
You did this. He's the reason the pandemic started.
You're the one to blame.
It was the break I needed.
He was mad that everyone else was getting booked and he had to work, and still he fucking prayed to Allah and God and Jesus.
Almost 50,000 global deaths is not what I've been hoping for. You know what I'm talking about?
You're aiming for what?
I was hoping I could man up and manifest a lot more than that. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta pony up, kid.
Yeah.
Jax, what about you? Have you
more children?
Less elderly. Keep the older people. Kill more children.
Yeah, because I mean, if we killed a bunch of kids, that would be great for the planet. There's too many kids.
Diapers are not biodegradable.
Yeah.
So.
Just like if we killed a bunch of people that are fertile or can one day have kids, we would actually do a world of good for the planet theoretically, because our main problem, and pretty much all of our problems, stem from overpopulation. So, right? That's the shitty argument.
So you're pro-choice. Is that what you're saying?
It's a true argument. We are overpopulated. What the hell you mean?
I mean, that's just kind of like the shitty, you know, like, I don't know. That's just like, when I say that, I don't know. It's like some nihilist shit.
Well, if we can get it down to a couple of 100,000 people,
it'd be great.
Really good.
But
a couple of 100,000.
Unfortunately.
What if you got to pick the people that died when you manifested it?
That's just the ethical dilemma, right? That's what the whole thing with Thanos was, right?
I don't know what that is.
Oh, okay, right.
I watch Real Housewives.
I mean, I'm not a nerd for that shit either, but the whole idea was he was trying to save the universe because they were going to run out of resources, so he killed half the universe.
Oh, is that okay? That's what people.
He's like an anti-hero, you know.
Randy's joke when
very complex character. That's why people loved it for the complex.
Like a year old. Like.
Yeah.
Now I get it. Thanos abortion.
Yeah, it's an abortion joke. I get it.
Fuck, I'm gonna pee my pants. This is bad.
You gotta pee?
I gotta pee.
Go pee, Jack.
Am I allowed to pee?
Yeah.
I've never stepped out of a podcast.
Go.
That's terrible. I'll run.
Jackie has
Pee break.
Not gonna listen to her complain about it.
Not that big of an apartment, Jackie. Figure it out.
Well, it's not like the fucking Supreme Court while they're in the middle of a lawyer's in the middle of presenting his case, and all of a sudden you hear flush. One of the justices took their phone into the bathroom.
Oh fuck, dude! I went one time live.
Imagine if he was masturbating.
Oh.
It's the process of justice, man.
Or he was doing a little tap underneath the stall, you know.
Right, glory hole. What if there's a glory hole in that bathroom?
No, they were home. They're serving virtually. Their court is in session virtually.
Home. What are you doing? How are you? You made it all the way to Supreme Court justice, and you don't have a pool or a glory hole. You're not investing wisely.
You're a piece of shit and
You
you're
need
a
to
bad
get a better
judge.
financial manager, because that's some bullshit.
I'm way better judge than him.
Yep. I have a glory hole and I barely have a job. So what are we talking about here?
Yeah. You're a judge and there's not a glory hole in your
A
bathroom?
Supreme Court justice.
You're a Supreme Court justice and there's not a glory hole in the
Ruth
bathroom?
Bader Ginsburg, get it together. You have all of those doilies. You don't have a glory hole.
I mean, they got to get by on $350,000 a year. You know, I mean, they'll be okay. But
When we get some of these new justices, they're all going to be pro glory hole. I think it's part of the criteria.
Yep.
Yes, don't worry about it. Oh, Jackie went pee so fast.
Yeah, that's the two main issues. Is we got too many people on the planet.
Not
and there's
enough.
not a glory hole in every bathroom, especially in public officials' bathrooms.
I think if you want to win, how the Dems are going to win this next election is just to go on the platform of more glory holes for all.
You just almost got mad thinking you were talking about politics, and I'm like, you just said.
No, we're talking about glory holes.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you like?
I mean, no, this is the political segment of the show, but we're
100%
mainly talking
serious.
about glory.
listen, there's one issue I really want to get into. Jackie, did you finish Happy Birthday while you washed your hands? Did you sing the whole song Happy Birthday while you washed your hands?
He did a couple of Feliz Cumpleaños.
I'm waiting.
Spanish.
He asked you a question.
Our Spanish version is Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. I hope one of my.
It's like
relatives
Fridays.
is watching. So yes, I did. It's fast.
Yeah. She's Spanish,
That's
so
a
she
true
sings it like
story,
she works
by
at
the way.
Applebee's.
That is how my family sings it. It's terrible.
Isn't there nothing worse than when you're at a restaurant and people sing happy birthday to you? I hate it so much.
Feel bad for the employees.
I mean, that's even worse. I never thought about that. I always thought it was
Fucking
You
receiving.
have no empathy.
You're fucking right. I'm a fucking narcissist.
Yeah, you're a
I never
sociopath.
thought about, like, that woman is 70 years old and she is making $12 an hour and singing happy birthday to this spoiled little fucking. Yeah, no, you're right, Dan. Sometimes you say some things that just really hit home.
That's why my voice needs to be heard by everyone on the planet.
That's right.
So I'm glad that we're doing this show now. And
just one time, I want to be at Applebee's and have the crew come walking up and start singing, and the guy said, "I'm eating. Go away.
I'm eating here."
Can't you see I'm eating?
Or just pretend like I got like they just really surprised me. I pissed my pants. I just got up, like I just dumped water on my lap while they're not looking.
Awkward.
You guys want to hear a quick funny story? Is this true? So our hometown Applebee's puts pictures up from like from the high schools that like qualified for state.
Oh
and
my,
so,
yeah, the one here does too. The Wellington, at least.
So I went home 1 year for college and I saw the booth. I was like, oh my God, I'm like a celebrity. So then I took my boyfriend there and I was like, we'll sit and suck like this table. And so I was like, we're sitting there ordering, some fajitas,
just like
boneless wings. I was like, is that?
Yeah,
That's
nice.
me. Oh, that is me. Oh my God.
You're disgusting.
that's
So gross.
I still had to pay for the bill. I still had to pay
So
for
gross.
the dinner, and that didn't work out.
I didn't stay at my school long enough.
We're not together, but yeah. So it's a great first date idea. So
That's
go to
some
your
low
local
down
app.
shit.
Yeah.
That's some
Al
low
Bundy
down shit. And
That's
the
some
fact
Al
that
Bundy
it's
shit.
going down in an Applebee's is just so it just makes it so much shittier.
Good golly, Miss Molly.
That's some Al Bundy shit.
Yeah, what is it? I scored 5 touchdowns in one game or something. Yeah.
Polk high, baby.
Yeah.
That's right. Plainfield, y'all. Shout out to everyone from Plainfield. Yeah. We don't say y'all there. I don't know why I said that. I'm really sorry. That just came out of my mouth.
I wish I played on the football team in high school, but I was too busy like being in a hardcore band and getting fingered under the bleachers at the football games. You know what I'm saying? Saturday Night Lights, babe.
Wow.
Saturday Night Lights, baby.
You know that I've been fingered by the second string quarterback of my high school football team, Daniel.
I'm fired up, Jackie.
I
was
lived with a person on my on the football team. I was a freshman. He was a senior.
Oh.
Let's talk about it.
Okay, that was foreshadowing of things to come since
It's
you
the
like older men.
It's the fingering segment of the
Oh,
show.
you were going to talk about that?
Yeah, we talk about
Oh, we
everything.
did already talk about it. Or we're going to talk about it.
Let's talk about it right now.
Yeah, you like finger
How-
blasting
what were
and
you
old men.
feeling?
I don't, not the first. I do like older men.
Did you get goosebumps? Let's be real personal.
It depends on the man.
You don't say.
It depends on the man and if how he's touching me and if how
What if it was this guy that you're talking about? Did you get goosebumps?
Did your bird chirp?
Did your bird chirp?
So he was actually really, really, really hot, which is very out of my field. He was like ripped with blonde hair, football tall, light eyes, like
Okay, Zanny.
yeah, like Dan Caso.
Oh,
But he was,
that's not what this motion meant. I wasn't.
you were saying like, oh,
I don't know what that meant. Oh man, that sucks. All right, go ahead.
it meant nothing. He was cool, but he was weird. He had small pee-pee.
Yeah, small pee-pee?
Damn.
Oh, no, not a small pee-pee. Nothing's worse than a micro pee-pee. One time I saw a penis that was this, from here to here.
How fun. I wish. I want to see one day.
I
I
feel
won't
like
do anything with it, but I want to see it in person.
I get to go to heaven now after that one. You know, that's my path. So, like, I'll get there. I'll be at the gates. And what's that guy's
I
name?
want to laugh at one. I want to do
Maybe.
humility.
Which religion?
Okay,
Which heaven?
Who's the guy that guards heaven? Come on. My father's going to be so upset with me.
That guy that what heaven?
Who guards heaven?
God?
Saint Peter.
Yeah, that homie.
Okay, so you're Catholic.
Yeah, I'm Catholic. So I'll
Yeah.
be like, hey, Peter. And he'll be like, I see here that you touched a micro penis. Come in, honey. Come in. The bar's full. I'm like, all right, cool.
Get up
Got
there
wet
and it's
clothes
Peter
on,
Griffin.
I think you only get into heaven if you sucked a micro penis.
I tried.
Because I've seen one, and I don't think I'm gonna go to heaven.
In
No?
person?
I've seen a micro penis. Yeah.
Glory hole?
Yeah. No, I don't know. No, I've seen just a dude that pulled his pants down at a party. Tiny ass dick at Rutgers.
Hey, you weren't supposed to tell anybody about that.
Fucking Gonzo.
Ganzo?
Gonzo.
One time.
If
He's
Gonzo
showing
is
off
like a
his
micro penis on Gonzo's body would still
He's
be
just
like
hammered.
an 8-foot dong. Like,
He was just blacked out. He's some dude that just showed his dick to a
It's a
party.
matter of perspective.
Incredibly small.
yeah, I feel like it's all a matter of how big it is. And guys think that, like, well, if I have a small body and I take a dick pic and, like, listen, I need it next to an object. One time I got a dick pic next to a Gatorade bottle. The economy of scale was fucking right
Yeah,
on.
if you get a good comparison.
You like those too?
Yeah.
You like next to a water? Like, what's your favorite like object for comparison?
Someone did a toothpaste tube.
Oh.
Yeah.
And you gotta.
Yes.
Does it have fluoride in it?
Most dick pics I receive, I never see in person. That's usually how it goes. You see a dick pic, you'll never.
I always
actually
use
see it in person.
a Phillips head screwdriver, and I tell them like that's exactly what it looks like the handle to the tip. That's how my shaft is shaped.
And it's yeah.
Yeah, like it's
All right. Well, since
like
I have
if I could get to the pubes, you're gonna be getting some. It's gonna be thick. It's girthy down there. But the whole beginning, it's like a little tail. It's like you got to put
It's
the
like
antenna
that.
in your
But once
first.
you get in,
Like if you're trying to put in like a walkie-talkie in your pocket upside down, that's kind of what it's like. Yeah.
but once you get in, baby, do you know how to
telescopes.
screw?
Oh my God.
That's the way I was born.
Do you know how to screw?
I don't pull my dick out at parties. People don't understand it. Like,
No.
what is that?
It's kind of like an abstract
That would
painting.
be
Like you have a stoma? What is
So
that thing hanging off your body?
So what's next on your?
What about, no, I like talking about dick pics.
Oh, what else?
So how many dick pics during quarantine have you gotten? Because I feel like mine have shot through the roof, the amount of dick pics I've gotten. People are bored.
No, not really.
No?
I haven't been on the internet. I haven't really been online, so no
Don't you get
one's.
dick pics through text?
I don't. I hardly text
No, you only get dick
anyone.
pics when you're surfing the web.
Is this a millennial thing? I
If
don't
I'm
know.
actively talking to people, then maybe they'll send them. But I genuinely haven't been like talking. I've hardly been responding to even text messages. I've really enjoyed the isolation. So no dick pics, just silence.
You're thriving in these times.
I
If they
am.
go to the trouble of wrapping one around a rock and throwing it through your window, that would be disturbing.
That would be cool.
That's assault for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I'm old like you guys. So like, I still get my dick pics,
That's
in the
pretty.
mail.
God, that's funny as fuck. I like that shit. Just taping it, like we're putting a rubber band around like a Polaroid of your dick and just attaching it to a brick and just toss it through some chick's window.
It's old school. That's old school, man. That's
Just the
old
living
school.
room window too, like when she's watching like TV with her family or just they're eating dinner.
Stand outside with like a wireless like boombox playing songs.
I cut
And
myself.
then just
It
a
was so
burning
old school.
effigy to confuse them. Wait, was this the Klan or was this a sex pest? I don't know.
Yeah, not again. I love your dad.
Uh,
Speaking of dads.
Yeah, he's cool.
Yeah, she's got a good papa.
He's a doctor. He's saving lives. He has like a black eye from his mask. I feel really
Really?
bad. Yeah, I thought he got punched in the face. I'm like, what the fuck did you do wrong?
Maybe he did, and he finally just had an excuse. Does he owe anyone money?
Yep. Is
Maybe
he a
his
gambling
bookie beat the
problem?
shit out of him.
No gambling problem. Probably owe someone money for sure.
Okay.
But you know, he's rocking a black eye. He looks like a tough little grandpa. He's not a grandpa yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Roe v. Wade, baby. No. Sorry. Just trying to make my father proud every day. That's all.
She's referring to abortion legislature.
Yeah.
I know what Roe v. Wade is. Oh yeah.
Just being
Oh,
an
yeah.
asshole.
I can't believe like this is how they do court meetings is through this bullshit. Like who does like I don't know. I can't believe that because there's people Zoom meeting court shit.
Well, the trend about a month ago was when everybody clocks in and you go, okay, tell the truth, because you see a shirt and a tie and a jacket. Are you wearing pants?
Yeah.
And it led to a lot of people wearing suits on top. They stand up boxers.
That's I mean
Running
I
shorts.
never wore pants in the office. When I worked in an office, sans pants every day. I would just Donald Duck that shit.
I'm not comfortable on a webcam without my dick out. So it's just the way it's always been. So,
I walk into a room puss first.
He's been trained to do so.
yeah.
Like I feel like it's just, hey, let's get through the meeting. What's the memo? And my vagina's here. So we do a roll call and she's always like, hello, I'm here.
Yeah.
If your vagina had a voice, what would it be?
Hey girl. I don't know.
You said, hey girl.
Hey girl. Yeah. That's what she would sound like, right? Hey girl.
It would say, what? What do you want from me?
Hello girl. I don't know.
Hello, come on in. What is Hey!
Who are you?
I
Trim
would
your
want my vagina
nails.
to kiss and whistle.
All right, if you say so, just don't be long.
Did you wash your hands?
Hurry it up. Who's texting me?
I love
Trey Dark is texting me.
Cool.
Trey Dark.
Nice.
Sounds
What up,
racist.
Trey?
Sounds racist, Jax.
His name is Trey Dark. The Dark Trey. Trey
Trey.
Dark, Trey Light, Trey Medium,
Get all the trays.
Trey Caramel.
Hi, Dan.
So what now?
What's with the what's? How's your hair? Can you guys get off my paper?
Let me see it.
I want to make sure we follow your
I'll leave-
structure.
I don't.
Steph, let me see it.
Listen.
Now they're going to argue over the script that they say
have
they
this-
don't have.
Okay, let's just talk. Me
What?
and Dan don't normally do structures, right? And I just like whip something up to shoot over to the Gonzo Radio Network, and now they think we have to follow this fucking outline like it's a verbatim thing. They're just.
You're rebelling against yourself.
I'm not.
You're rebelling against
Oh, you
your
like those
own
ideas?
Spicy takes.
We'll have some spice. You want to do some spicy takes, Dan and Jax?
So
I
Steph,
fucking love conflicted perfectionists.
let me ask. What would you say would be your rose and thorn of quarantine? What is your rose? What is your thorn?
What is my rose?
What is your rose and what is your thorn?
Pretty dumb question, Dan. Let me just start off with that. It's a terrible question.
It was written on your paper.
No, it was not. There's literally nothing written on this paper. He's just making this up.
Let me get it back.
And third,
Come
want
on,
me to
let's be
answer your
professional. I want to see the
do you want me to answer?
Yeah, answer the question. What's
It's not
been
my
your rose?
problem that I sent it to you. You didn't print it off.
Your rose meaning the best thing about quarantine, and your thorn, for those who don't understand metaphors, which is probably most of the people that have seen this from my fan base. And then the thorn being the bad part of quarantine that you could do without.
Well, I don't even remember. Rose. Sign language interpreters. True heroes. No one's talking about them.
Oh,
They brought entertainment to me this whole time during the press conferences.
that's true.
Have you seen them?
Yeah, they're active. They're fucking.
so funny.
They're like TikTok dancers.
They're like TikTok dancers. They're really into it. They're perfect. I love them.
I
Those have
wish.
definitely been, that's been my rose. It's just discovering them, following them on Instagram, inviting them over to my house for dinner, befriending them, I think.
TikTok?
No, the sign language interpreters.
Sign language interpreters. Oh.
Yeah. They're my rose. They're always my rose.
Yeah.
And my thorn would just be,
You enjoy sign language interpreters?
have you ever seen one?
Yeah.
They're
Really.
I've never
focused.
seen someone dance so hard. Like they must be like.
Oh, you
training
like
for
them
that.
because you think they're dancing.
They're just
And
like
they have enthusiasm in their face.
Yeah, there's some that really fucking get into it, like with hip hop artists.
it is
Serious
a
business, they do.
Let's not be
I wanna
racist.
learn how to do this. I want to go to a school to learn this because I've never seen such. I mean, it was beautiful. I mean, I've never seen something better, more like theatrical in my life. So that's my rose.
And they had to learn all that,
What's
Yeah.
been your thorn? What's
I
the
don't know.
thorn in your?
Just doing this Zoom shit. This sucks. I had to
Zoom
watch Real
sucks.
Housewives reunion via Zoom, and the
Yes.
Atlanta bitches just didn't air their grievances the way I would have normally liked. So
Yeah, Zoom's a nightmare.
it is. What about you, dummy?
Now, Jackie, next.
Oh,
What's been your favorite thing about quarantine?
everything being closed. I hate restaurants. I hate going out.
Yeah, me and Jackie, I think, are coming from a similar place.
Yeah, I miss comedy. But I think I needed a little bit of a break anyway. I was not doing swell. I think now I'll not do sweller, but
Everyone will be bad.
yeah, but I think it was good. I needed to not go to restaurants. I hate going out. The thorn would be probably that my weed tolerance is so high now, and it takes like that's my thorn. Is that a good thorn? Is it bad?
It's a great thorn. I feel you on
There's
that.
no right or wrong answer.
Yeah,
Okay. just making
this is
sure.
objective.
Yeah.
Gonzo,
Amen.
Gonzo, what about you?
Oh my God. Well, Jackie stole one of mine. Let's see. The rose would be. I'm getting in really good shape. It's
Yeah.
kind of like being in the joint. Not that I've ever been in the joint, but I get my hour in the yard like almost every fucking day.
I lost 7 pounds.
Yeah, I mean, I
That's
literally.
a lot on
think-
your tiny body.
Yeah, it's dramatic for me, but I lost 7 whole pounds because I stopped eating fast food. I've been cooking a lot actually.
You've got the time for slow food.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
I've probably lost maybe a few pounds, but I'm like, I'm a mess. I can't get a massage therapist. I'm dying. I'm literally dying. I've got to take time off. I really do.
My weight fluctuates all the time. Any given day, I could go from 245 all the way down to 112.
Well, you got that high metabolism. I mean, you're what like 14% body fat. You disgust me.
Oh, Gonzo, please.
Stop.
I don't know. Yeah, I have a very high metabolism. My genes are unfair.
Mine are too, for sure.
Yeah.
The Little Richard genes.
Yeah, look at my dad. He was ripped.
Right.
From TJ Maxx, so that explains a lot about me.
Little Richard was
My thorn is I feel like I've wasted time.
Oh yeah.
Left something on the table. Kind of been getting after that the last couple of days. So yeah, well, it's wow. All right, a little too deep.
No,
Somebody say something amusing.
My
I'm
rose.
just listening.
It's my turn.
Oh, okay, it's your turn.
My rose was given to me because I was on The Bachelor. Just kidding. There you go. My rose. My favorite thing about quarantine. Yeah, I like that the world hasn't been moving on without me. Because before the quarantine happened, pretty much this whole year, even on the nights I had the opportunity to do stand-up, I was just coming home and isolating because I was very depressed and angry. And I did that for a couple months. And then the quarantine happened, and then everyone else had to isolate and was miserable in their homes. And then I felt fine because I knew that everyone else was not okay. And
I feel like we're in good company.
Yeah. So I'm going to miss the Schadenfreude, of everyone else, not enjoying their lives. And I'm going to go back to not enjoying. Well, no, a lot of people are going to go back to enjoying life. And I'm going to continue not enjoying mine. And that's going to make me miserable.
Looking forward to that.
So that was my favorite thing, but that's coming to an end. But I wouldn't say that's the thorn. I would say that the thorn of quarantine is the sign language interpreters.
That's your thorn.
Yeah, I don't like that they exist, and I don't like that deaf people are able to receive news.
Nope.
Yeah, fuck the death. Fuck the death.
That's not God's plan. God intended for those
like
people.
they could hear us anyway. Fuck the death.
Yeah, God intended for deaf people to be meek and uninformed and powerless to the world. And I feel
about those who become deaf?
That's your fault.
Is it different?
What did you stop taking dicks in the ear?
That's why I don't want a vaccine.
Jackie gets a lot of ear infections, so she's a little sensitive about this, but
Unless it causes more deafness. I'll take a vaccine if it makes more people deaf.
okay. But then that's going to create more sign language interpreters. So isn't that kind of counterproductive?
But again, when I'm angry, I'm at my best.
Okay.
So I want to be miserable. It doesn't matter. My misery is not accounted for in this decision at all. It's not relevant.
No, I just also what about the blind people? Are they handing out Braille pamphlets? Why is it just the deaf?
Should I just give a real answer?
No.
Okay, good. I don't want to be sincere.
Yeah. Ever.
Yeah.
The thorn
Mine wasn't real either.
But it was kind of real. I liked knowing that people weren't doing shit without me.
You really like.
But the irony is, now I have
Homo.
a regular work schedule where I could do comedy regularly. As soon as the quarantine happened, my work schedule is normal. But now I can't go out and do anything. So I brought it on myself too. Don't worry.
You manifested this, and now you have to eat. You have to eat it.
I caused this virus, but I didn't come out rosy at the end.
Or thorny. I hate myself. I'm sorry.
Can you make it go away faster?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
I don't know.
I mean, you're going to have to drag millions of idiots behind you to make it go faster. But
seriously, my thorn is that I guess my thorn right now is just the creeping feeling, the ever-growing feeling in my stomach that this virus, if not orchestrated by some greater established power, was just really pounced on as an opportunity to do some fucked up shit and destroy the economy. And actually, because a lot of big businesses are lucking out. This is actually helping big business. Even smaller businesses, my girlfriend got laid off, and it was great for their business because then they could lay off a bunch of employees and hire a bunch of scabs for cheaper. There's been a bailout, not to mention if they actually get stimulus packages. So
reset their salary structure.
Yep.
Do you think people are ever going to go back to an office again? I mean, I know some people that work from home, and there's no need to go and pay all that rent and
Right.
Go to Men's Warehouse and buy all those fucking suits and Jose Bank. I don't see the point of why you ever have to actually go physically to an office if your job is just to
Well, at some level, there's going to have to be physical interaction.
Well, you work in a different industry,
Right.
Gonzo. I'm talking about if you're selling widgets.
Right. Well, this is something that I speculated on actually probably about a month into this when I saw that the whole world was going to Zoom. Zoom. Everybody's got Zoom. And you're having these massive Zoom meetings, and you're having these massive Zoom variety hour shows. And now you have all the late night shows are doing Zoom, or
Saturday Night Live's through Zoom. That's so weird.
Look, I'll be fine as long as the world is never the same again, because that's what Robert De Niro and Madonna said. The world should never be the same. We shouldn't return to normal. Things have to be different. That's what, and I trust in celebrities and their opinion.
Those celebrities might have a point.
Like when Jessica Alba told me to stay home, I was like, so what if she's worth $100 million? And
you can't listen to Jessica Alba. Who can you listen to?
Yeah.
I mean, she actually sells biodegradable diapers. But I mean, she's the Honest Company, and
yeah.
I don't know. I don't have children, and if I did, I would give them poisonous products. So I'm not gonna.
So what if she has enough money to sustain a small town in America for a year?
Don't get me started about
Gwyneth stay home, so I'm going to stay home.
Go bankrupt.
And if that
Be
means
starving.
collect unemployment until it goes back to $235 a week, that's what it's going to take. You know?
Just go ask Alba. That's
Indefinitely.
what we say in my house.
Yep. Go ask Alba. What? WWJAD.
What would she do?
No, it's just WWJD. What would Jessica Alba do?
Yeah.
You know?
She would do nothing. She'd sit at home. Just put a nice face mask on.
Yeah.
I know Jackie loves a good face mask. We have girls' night all the time and put them on.
We do.
And they never invite me. Like, I don't like to moisturize and take care of my skin.
No.
Jackie, you have that look on your face like, well, this is about as weird as I thought it was going to be.
No, I'm high. Sorry. I mean,
No, it's
she's medically
okay.
high.
I'm medically high.
Doctor mandated.
I'm
high.
fine. I get nervous.
Who isn't?
Yeah. I mean,
What?
when you're
Who
a
isn't?
doctor.
I'm criminally high.
I just like came out of my mom's vagina high.
I did not, but
And then it was just secondhand smoke, you know.
mm.
It comes through, breaks through the womb. Yeah, I learned how to roll a blunt before I learned how to walk.
Good.
Yeah, I was rolling blunts. I still can't roll a joint, but I can roll a blunt better than I can skip.
Can't roll a blunt yet.
I know, this is why we're great for each other. We teach each other things. You teach me like cool, you know, millennial colloquialisms, and I'm like, you know.
Did you just call
was the
them
president.
millennialism?
Did you know that?
Like, do you-
Millennialisms?
Yeah, well, I'm a millennial.
You weren't born during the Reagan administration, were you?
I was born in 1986.
Oh.
But I'm an elder millennial, so I'm like on the fringe. So a lot of like, we're millennials, but like literally.
That's my favorite comedy special, Eliza Schlesinger.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's what they were coming.
She's my favorite.
She's
Eliza's
funny.
right.
My favorite special of all time.
Really?
No,
I was gonna say he better be.
I'm
I was
just kidding. I don't like
that
Eliza.
Would be the
Schlesinger.
worst. thing to say.
Just kidding. She's great. I would love to work with her in open.
Dude, Jax, who's your
I heard she's a really good person, like not a fucking asshole at all.
No, heart of gold.
Heart of gold.
Loves all women. We're
Um,
just some women supporting women here. Dan wanted to do this because he's a feminist first and foremost.
yeah. I
Jackie's an anti-feminist.
chose a female co-host so I could just be sexist
It's fine.
And
And get a pass for it.
Yeah, it's okay.
because I'm employing a woman.
he's employing me.
That's part of the reason why I have a female co-host as well.
It's good.
Yeah.
We
It's
need
good.
chances. You guys need to give us opportunities. We get none.
Yeah, we need someone to be misogynistic to us and, you know, degrade us and say sexual harassing things to us. And
Mhm.
It brings
great.
out the best in women.
Challenge us.
I
If you
feel like-
spit on them verbally,
Makes you feel like a real lady.
We must always walk behind the man.
gives you something to fight against.
I feel like you owe me a thank you for coming onto the scene and taking some of that harassment off your shoulders.
Oh yeah,
You know,
thank you.
You're
thank
welcome.
you.
You're welcome, girl. I
Yeah,
got you.
mid last year it was mid, but then you.
I was like, you seem exhausted. Let me take some of those dicks off your hand. Because seriously, just batting dicks all day. Jackie Sanchez, she's just
No.
swinging for the fences.
Because I can't do it. I'm in a committed relationship.
Yeah.
Otherwise he would.
Either way, we're still batting the dicks. We're not, we're not taking them home.
Yeah, no.
No. So, no, I just thought you looked tired and you needed a relief pitcher or, a designated hitter. So I came in for you, girl. I got
I
you.
did.
Yeah.
It was hard. That's
Being a female comic.
Yeah, let me weather this dick storm for a sec.
Yeah.
Let's fight this together. You need help holding that umbrella?
I do.
Yeah.
Ella.
Hey.
You don't want to do that, Dan. You don't
That undercarriage
want
umbrella.
to do that. No. Let them handle it. It's okay. You don't want no. It's way too many.
I love getting in the way of a dick and a woman.
You may think 10, 12, 15 dick pics, that's about your limit. It goes way over that.
It's not the dick pics. It's the live dicks that I have a problem with.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, dick pics are fine. I just save that to the cloud for later.
Every
A
dick.
live dick.
Look,
Oof,
loud.
I'm
See,
like,
and that's
like,
why
if
I
my camera,
apologized
take a
for
pic.
that.
And that's why I can't relate to women, because like I could only trust that sucks, because every dick pic I've ever received has been solicited. You know, I asked for it. We went through the proper channels, and I got it. I got what I wanted.
You even ask for a certain filter sometimes. A little nice sepia dick pic.
Yeah,
Everyone
throw some
loves it.
sepia.
Manners are important.
Yeah.
Hey.
I like my dick pics in a Valencia.
Valencia's good.
Valencia's
Very
good.
lightish. But
I had to like read The Art of Persuasion to get more dick pics.
It worked for you?
Step up my tactics, yeah.
How to think.
Because like even though I'm not gay, I am like one of those gay guys that like preys on straight men. You know, like I like a challenge. So I'm a straight guy that just wants to convince another straight guy to send me a picture of his dick, so I can just like dominate him basically.
Seems like it's working for you.
Yeah.
Success. 10 out of 10 times you get a dick pic.
success.
You guys are looking at you. You guys are looking at your chat like you're expecting a dick pic.
I was trying to read. My Facebook comments have been going, but I haven't been reading it because it's held up there. I don't know if I should be reading it.
Her millennial inside of her is dying because she wants to read her.
No, I didn't know if we should be interacting.
Oh.
Like if they're asking questions or conversing in that.
I think it says show us your tits.
Oh,
They're just sitting there cursing.
Dan,
You're
show
just-
us your tits. Dan, show us your tits.
Now you guys did want to cover a few news stories though, right?
I don't know any news
I
stories.
guess.
I just went to a world-class journalism school.
Like Skinny Adele. Did we talk about Skinny Adele yet?
that came out real quick. Yeah.
Let's talk about Skinny Adele.
I haven't seen.
You haven't seen it? Oh my God, she's so skinny. Have you seen it?
No.
No, you haven't seen a picture of her?
Do you have your phone? Show us a picture.
Well, then moving on. She's really skinny now. She's probably like,
She's
she lost
saying
100 pounds. That's a lot of weight.
she's saying hello from the
she's
other
Skinny
side, you
Adele.
know? Now she's saying hello from the other side, the skinny side, the non-disgusting side.
I don't have to go to the plus size side anymore. That's right, girl. You better get in that size 10. Fuck those 16.
Is it me you're looking for? Yeah, where's Adele?
Yeah.
No,
We
it's right
can't-
here. I'm
we
skinny
can't
now.
see her.
Oh, I was looking for a disgusting woman with a beautiful voice.
Well, now we're gonna.
Listen, she has a pretty face.
I'm fucking around, man. She's fine.
Well, now we've got to see and
Overweight-
hear her
overweight
sing
women
as
are
Skinny
beautiful
Adele.
Sometimes.
Are beautiful sometimes.
I mean, aesthetically, physically, in my opinion.
Sometimes.
I mean, they're all beautiful. You're as beautiful as you believe you are. But I mean, there's obviously some sort of objective standard, right?
No, I
Fat
think
girls
so.
need love too.
Of course they do.
Yeah, but if you can't like put yourself in a one-piece, swimming suit and not look like a beached whale coming from a thick bitch, you got a problem, okay? Like,
Big girls get taken care of. Don't worry.
no, there's a difference between being like big and thick and just being overweight and like unhealthy. And I think that's where like the lines cross. Where like
And you got to be one or the other.
it's okay if you're like being a size 10 is okay, but being a size 30 is not okay. And I think that's what the differentiating factor is. Is like at some point Lizzo's unhealthy, but like I don't know who was that I forgot Ashley Graham, famous SI cover.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like she's pretty healthy. I mean, she's not. You don't look at her and you're like, oh, she's gonna die of a heart attack if she eats one more chicken. But when you look at Lizzo, you're like, I'm a little nervous for you. So I think that just like you don't have to be stick skinny. I think for me, like
Megan the Stallion.
Like I liked Kate Moss. You remember that like heroin chic? Dan knows. Super skinny. You look like you're dying. I don't think that's a great look either. It's like somewhere in between. But
Gaunt.
Adele is real skinny. But I mean, I'm here for it. I like it. I like thick Adele. I like thin Adele. I'll sing along to her songs any day.
How'd she lose all that weight? She set fire to the rain and just burned it all off. Enough out of this. Enough of that. See, if you talk about something I don't really know about, I'm just gonna say dumb shit.
I like it.
I can't do live anymore because my phone's too
Dan's phone's dead. We have
You
technical
can take the
issues.
charger from me.
Jackie's just chilling.
I'm chilling. They can unplug my phone.
Miss you guys. I'm glad that quarantine is almost over though, because I'm pretty sick of it. Ooh, we're dying. Sorry, Gonzo. Anyways, me and Jackie, we were quarantined together early on, so it didn't really matter.
Yeah.
We got tested and we started hanging out. It didn't really matter. And we went, had some sleepovers.
A couple sleepovers.
We had a couple sleepovers.
They're gonna hate us.
But it's been fun. It's been good times.
I don't.
Gonzo, you can come to our sleepover next time. We do a lot of pillow fights.
I win.
Jackie wins. She's really strong.
I will have to refrain from using a pillow.
You're just gonna just
What are you
fight
gonna
us?
use?
You're gonna just fight?
Yeah.
Let me get my glasses off first.
My glasses.
Don't do
You
that.
got me.
Well, so I mean, I said you'll probably be our first female and last female guest on the show. I'm just kidding.
Last female.
I'm just kidding.
Say
What is your? I hate asking other girls this, but like, what's your biggest pet peeve about being a female comic? Hardship, obstacle.
I have a cheesy answer and I say nothing.
What is it?
Nothing.
You don't have anything wrong?
As a female, no, not really. If I had a complaint, it would be that I look too young, and right away people baby me because they think that I'm very, very new. Which, like, I'm still new. I'm hitting my 4 year on Monday. Is me doing stand up for 4 years.
Happy anniversary.
Yeah, I'm excited. I wish I could go out, but whatever. But as a girl, I don't fucking know. No dudes whip their dick out at me. So it's not like I get treated like that. I'm too boyish. So I don't.
Every comic on the scene has a crush on you, dummy.
No, like,
Yes, they do. Including me.
thank you.
You're welcome.
Make out.
And definitely Dan and Gonzo.
Yeah.
Yes.
I just like to objectify people. I like to invite them on our podcast and objectify them. And she's a female, so I don't know how to do it properly because
No,
normally I'm just
it's okay.
objectifying males.
I'm okay.
Are you? So did you see that there's a comedy show?
Strike a pose. I'm good. Ta-da.
So when are you guys going and doing comedy shows? Sean Mullins is hosting one on Friday. Are you going?
No, too soon.
Too soon?
For me.
Dan, what do you think?
Is the virus going to be there? Because if it is, I'm in.
All right.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. Maybe.
I'm going to say too soon as well.
No, because my dad's going to be over here.
You're going to your dad's funeral.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Well, he's with me in spirit, and I don't think I'm ready to go out because my dad just died.
No pressure.
Time.
Again, R.I.P. Little Richard.
Now, I seem to recall the show rundown that you sent me,
Never
that
forget.
there's a story about The Price is Right doing a primetime show.
I was on The Price is Right once.
What?
Get the
Tell
fuck
us.
out.
You guys haven't seen it?
Jackie Sanchez, come on
Oh,
down.
I didn't get picked. Come on, I'm dead. They do.
Oh, you're in the crowd.
Yeah, I'm in the crowd, but you see me. I have it on video. I have it on my phone.
You had the big name tag though, right? Jackie.
Yeah, I kept my name tag and everything. I went in. They do like interviews, and they interview each person, and I'm dead as fuck. So they want people who are gonna make for entertaining. Like if they're gonna, I would have won and just been like, and that's it.
Yeah.
Thanks, Drew.
So like
Not bubbly enough.
watched. It was great. It was amazing. It's super fun.
I love The Price is
It's
Right.
free to do too.
I want to be on Jeopardy and shit my pants.
You should.
I want to be on Wheel of Fortune and piss my pants. Just give it a nice.
I should have thrown up.
My sister was on Jeopardy.
Yeah.
Yeah, my middle sister.
I went on the set of that. I did a tour of the lot. I did everything in LA. I was like a tourist as fuck, but I love movies.
Mm.
Want to see where they make the porn.
Oh, I want to see what they make. See how the sausage is made.
And some guy was like, "Hey, you want to see where they? Yeah, come on, get in this van." And then he
Have
ended
this
up being on
couch.
Bang Bros. He's like, "We make the deal. You want to see us make a film? You want to be in a movie?
I do.
You want to be in a movie?"
Gonna be in the movies.
Jackie's in a few porns.
And one called Ass Desk.
Just a couple.
Just a couple for now.
Just for now.
In your spare time. So that wasn't a legit story though. The Price is Right thing. They were doing
Oh
a
no, we
prime
were
time.
just fucking around. No, yeah. So they had a Price is Right that came on during prime time, and they had RuPaul on there. RuPaul, love RuPaul. He's a friend of the pod. He'll probably be on next week.
Friend of the podcast.
Friend of the pod, RuPaul.
Work.
And they got in trouble because RuPaul wasn't really a contestant. He was just like there for flair or something. I don't know. But anyways, the show, he picked the charity, and whatever charity he chose, whatever the contestants won, the show and the network matched it. So it came up to like $97,000, so like $100K. And his charity was Planned Parenthood that they donated to. So people are like fucking freaking out. Like on Twitter, everyone's like boycotting CBS.
Outrage.
Yeah, it's crazy. But also, what I took from it is I just love that RuPaul wanted to donate to Planned Parenthood.
Yeah.
It's just like,
I agree.
you can't even have kids, but he understands the reason to stop furthering them and the production of them. So I appreciate him and his ability to take himself out of the equation, kind of have that bird's eye perspective on it and understand Planned Parenthood. And hey, what better way to raise some money than The Price is Right,
Maybe he just doesn't care if a woman has to go through the painful and traumatic experience of an abortion because he's never had a risk of having one himself.
Listen, I just
You ever think of that?
No.
Maybe he's an evil piece of shit.
RuPaul is a national fucking treasure. How dare you? Okay,
I'm gonna go with National Treasure.
love RuPaul.
There's plenty of national treasures that are evil pieces of shit.
I agree.
Name 6.
Michael Jordan. Who's another bad person? Bad people.
Bill Gates.
Phil Collins, and I know he's from
Who's
England, but
spit
Phil Collins.
I said Phil Collins.
George Carlin. He was a terrible person, bad person,
You
bad father.
shut your dirty pirate whore mouth.
He was a bad person. Amazing comedian, bad person. Who else?
Julia Roberts.
Julia Roberts,
Fucking bitch.
bad person. Gwyneth Paltrow, bad person.
And her vagina candle.
Yeah, and her vagina.
I don't know. I watched that thing, The Goop, on Netflix. It was pretty good.
You recommended it to me, and I watched
It was
it.
pretty
I liked
good.
it. Mhm.
She's no good.
You're right. No.
She has an ugly face, and I don't even know why Harvey Weinstein wanted to hook up.
Who else is a national treasure but a bad person?
Bill Cosby. Come on. These are
Barack Obama. Barack Obama.
He's
National
going political.
treasure, Yeah, national treasure, bad person.
I think good person.
I'll fight you.
No, he killed a lot of people with robots that fly. And
Flying death robots.
That's why he's a national treasure.
Flying death robots.
yeah. And who else? I don't know. A lot of powerful people that we would consider national treasures are bad people. Yeah, she was a good person, but she's from Albania.
Oh, all right. In my heart, she's American. She's a patriot.
Miserable.
Chris, you ever see Christopher Hitchens try to take down Mother Teresa? That documentary made about her.
No, but I've heard about that, and I know who
hilarious.
Christopher Hitchens is.
Yeah, he was like a famous atheist thinker and shit, and he just did this. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, I've seen him on. Let's see.
Such a
on
troll.
Bill Maher's show. I've seen him on. Actually, I think I've seen him on both iterations of Bill Maher's.
Yeah, he died
show.
a while ago. Alcohol.
Yeah, a long time ago.
Yeah, that's funny. That's
like
a
10
funny
years
task
ago.
to try to take down Mother Teresa. What else? What else are we talking about now? How long have we been going? What time are we at?
Should we close this out a little? What's making you come?
Sure.
Yeah, we're at like an hour. And
It's your
Hey,
show.
Tom?
You tell me.
It's up to you. You want to go a little longer? You want to
Let's
close it out?
go a
Let's make-
little longer.
Can I
cool,
pee
Jack.
again?
Let's put.
You gotta pee
Jackie-
again?
You gotta pee again.
Go ahead,
chugged
pee.
water.
Oh my God, her bladder is as little as her body is. This is what's happening to her. I'm just really well hydrated today. I was swimming. She said she was really well hydrated today. She went swimming. She
She went
just
swimming.
and took off.
You know, swimming makes you piss.
I feel like swimming. Okay, I'm from the Midwest, and if you jump in a pool, you showered that day. But do you agree?
I mean, you're hoping people shower before they go in the.
No, I mean like I don't have to take a shower because the chlorine.
Oh,
kills
you're
the
saying?
germs.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I've done that. I've definitely like gone in a pool and then not cleaned my hair for a long time because I like the way the chlorine fucked with it.
Yeah, right. Get that little beach wave. Little
It just
smell.
gives it body,
Mhm.
gives it some thickness. Yeah,
My kiddie pool. You guys, I know I said last week that
we're losing steam.
my kiddie pool was making me come.
Let's keep moving along.
Have you came into it? You want to come over? Check it
Kiddie
out.
pool. That's what made you come last week.
Dude, it is literally the best investment. It has cost more money than I thought. I've had to pay extra for water. I've had to buy like chlorine tablets. You really have to clean that bitch out or you get a lot of algae built up. But middle of the afternoon, you feel like you accomplished some things and you want to start drinking but not feel like an asshole because you're not doing anything.
Mhm.
Sit in the kiddie pool, pop in a podcast, crack open a White Claw. It's like, this is quarantine times, baby.
That's why you just have to accept that you need a drink, and then you just feel fine because you're like, well, I'm just
I don't need a drink. That's why I'm a drunk, not an alcoholic. I
Fine.
choose to drink.
It's a desire, not a compulsion.
Thank you, Gonzo. Thank you. Would you like to be my sponsor?
I can't identify.
So tell me about your childhood.
Tell me about your childhood. It's been pretty fucked up.
No, actually, it really wasn't. I mean, the parts I remember.
It'd be funny if Freud was actually smoking crack instead of doing coke. You know, imagine just like Freud and like, what was that, the 1920s? No, earlier? Later? 40s? 30s?
Sigmund Freud,
when was he in his prime? In the 30s probably, right?
like 1917 to 1950,
Okay, earlier.
something like that.
Turn of the century.
Yeah, he was early.
When incest porn made a big debut, I think.
Yeah.
Earlier than that.
Zach probably knows. I know Zach's
90s. Everybody knows more than me.
Making you come.
Um,
All right. We're gonna sign off. We'll do a little what's making you come. See what's
Okay.
been going on. So recommendations. I'll hit it off first so you guys have some time to think.
Hit that shit. What's making you come, Steph?
Hate that.
And again, this is a non-sexual recommendation. So just something cool.
Non-sexual things that make you come.
Oh man, what is making me come? What did I say was making me come? Oh, Tiger Balm. You guys know what Tiger Balm is?
Oh yeah, you introduced me to that.
I've given some. Did I give some to you?
You did. No, you let me use it when I hurt my neck.
Yes. Tiger Balm.
Very
If you're
interesting.
old and
Very
you
interesting.
have bad bones or you just, don't take care of yourself.
You really are old.
I know. I rubbed that shit on, and it literally is the best thing ever. I think it's maybe Chinese in nature, but it's good. I promise you won't get COVID from it. You feel great. So yeah, what's making me come is Tiger Balm, but make sure that afterwards you wash your hands, because if you take a piss after, you're gonna feel it a little. It's gonna feel like your pussy smoked a menthol cigarette. So
you beat me to it.
I wouldn't put Tiger Balm on my
Preach.
genitals.
Yeah.
I wouldn't get
Preach.
any. I wouldn't get Tiger Balm
I'm
anywhere
like, I
near my
didn't
genitals.
know my puss was into Newports, but apparently it is. So yeah, Tiger Balm, but just don't put it on your genitals. So that's what's making me come. How about you, Dan?
What's making
You know what else is horrible in your genitals? Toothpaste.
Why do you
Don't
have-
let it go. No.
you run out of shaving cream? You
Yeah,
try
don't
shaving
brush
your
your
neck?
teeth in the shower. Do not brush.
Did you have a zit on your scrotum?
It would just no.
It was herpes.
I don't even want to talk about it. Go ahead.
What's making me come? I really don't know.
Great. It's good.
I don't know.
Jackie, what's making you come?
What was your answer?
Tiger Balm.
Bomb.
I know it's making me come. You want me
Yeah,
to go?
no, go ahead. I'm thinking.
All right, this has been really, really great and prolific.
No, hang
The
on.
fact I like knowing that hospitals are getting overwhelmed. Like, and so the fact that that's ending, I could finally stop coming. There you go. All right, Jackie.
You've been coming too much.
I like to know that medical professionals are working way too hard.
And once you know that they're not, no more come.
If they are, I don't know. I don't know if hospitals are actually overrun. Are they?
I don't think so anymore.
Probably not.
Yeah, they're
Probably
good.
not anymore.
Were they ever?
They were.
Mhm.
Okay.
Some
I
of
don't
them.
know. I don't know.
I don't know where I get my facts
I
from.
don't know what's really going on. I don't believe
Where are
anything.
we? Who
I have
are
no
we?
real opinions. I'm just afraid to be wrong. All right.
Just here to please.
What's making me come? Iced tea, half sweet, half unsweet. That's been my shit.
And Arnold Palmer, huh?
No, not an Arnold Palmer. That's lemonade.
Oh, half sweet.
Half sweet, half unsweet. So like a lightly sweet iced tea.
That's not the way you say that. You would say just a lightly sweet
Okay.
iced tea. A half
All right,
sweet.
I've been really digging lightly sweetened iced tea. That's been my what's making me. That and my dog, I guess. He's been really making me come.
Oh, hell yeah.
He's the ideal dark hair, light eyed man.
Ooh,
He's a
Right?
gorgeous dog and he's a lot of fun.
so good. He's always in a tuxedo, ready to go.
Always ready to go,
Yep.
just like Kimmy. Both my pets outdress me.
Yep. All three of our pets should just go to the ball together.
I agree.
Should send them to a prom.
We should
Yeah.
take
That won't
pictures.
be happening. No proms happen
Nope.
this
Proms
year.
are canceled, especially
Yep.
for dogs.
My niece, senior in high school.
Graduations.
Oh, no.
Hopefully it's for a real thing, you know?
No one in my family graduates
You
high
know?
school or gets invited to a prom, so the Woods are doing pretty good. We're holding up just fine. The diabetes and high blood pressure and living in poverty Might catch us in the ass.
The
but
the
we're
pre
fine.
okay
Hi,
the
fam.
the real answer, the prepackaged sweet kale salad at Target.
Ooh.
That's making me come with the poppy seed dressing. Dude, we don't see enough poppy seed dressing around. People,
Yep.
dude, poppy seed dressing is no fucking joke. You could throw that on almost anything and it makes it.
It makes you come.
And I don't like creamy salad dressings.
Yep.
I'm a balsamic vinaigrette man. I like different balsamics.
Like a nice vinaigrette base.
I don't like creamy salad
I
dressings.
don't either.
Those are good for dipping.
Yep.
You stay the fuck away from my leafy greens.
Don't cover my kale, okay? Do you know about massaging kale?
No.
You have to massage.
I know about
kale.
massaging his kale.
Dude,
Me too.
kale that are bigots too. There's nothing worse than a bigot. Worse. Let me talk again. Worse than the kale that just really bigot. You know, it just comes in, dick swinging, tells me to get coffee, and squeezes my ass on the way out. It's never good.
Yeah.
Anyways, so what about you, Gonzo? What's making you come?
Hummus.
Hummus.
Good one. Good
Me and
one.
Gonzo.
Sabra is really starting to get creative. They went over the line and they brought out a chocolate hummus,
Ew.
a fudge. Yeah, I'm not down with it. I haven't gone anywhere near it. But the taco inspired hummus, the caramelized onion hummus, and their garlic hummus and their red pepper hummus are always awesome too. But
I was
Yeah.
never really into hummus until I found out that Sabra was Israeli.
Yep.
They're an Israeli company. So I was like, I got to get into hummus because I love what they're doing to Palestine.
Problematic Podcast is pro-Israeli.
I didn't have a taste for hummus until I found out Sabra was an Israeli company. I was like, dude.
Jackie, tell this boy about Zoltan or Zohan. Is it
IFB.
Zohan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the IDF all day, baby. Israeli Defense Force.
Right. Did you see that? You saw that movie though, right?
Which one?
Don't mess with the Zohan.
Motherfucking
Yep.
duh. 4,000 times. That's Adam Sandler's finest fucking movie. Look at that bod. He's ripped in that movie. He looks delicious.
A very strange send up of a guy. Yeah, it's an IDF spy intelligence, really weird, very Israeli, over the top Israeli, and a lot of hummus.
Jackie watches that and just smears
Yeah,
hummus all over her tits.
Yeah, he was a hairdresser and he
Yes.
fucked the old ladies, and that super hot chick was in it.
Yeah, he-
What's that chick's name? The actress?
I don't know.
She is
She's
gorgeous.
I think it's Stephanie Wood. I think that's her name.
I think so.
Stop it. You're a real card. You know that? You're a card.
You know, you're a real.
You belong up this high because you're a nut. You belong in a tree.
You know what? I'm just looking for a squirrel to come find me, put me in his mouth, take me home and bury me. Take me up in fucking 6 months.
You're weird.
I'm sorry. All right. Well, I'm glad that. By the way, for hummus, are you like a veggie guy or a pita guy?
Reduced fat Triscuits.
Dude, Triscuits. Now we're talking, yo. If
Ooh,
we're
the
going to talk about
rosemary-
food, we could go another half hour. I love
rosemary
Triscuits.
olive oil Triscuits.
Well, I like a little herb on there too.
They're
you know?
so fucking high in
Triscuits
calories. I love
rock. Let's just face that
That's
fact.
weird.
Triscuits fucking rock.
The 4 cheese.
But I like
and,
pita.
Dude, I got garlic and onion or garlic and herb.
Herb.
Dude,
Herb.
I got that the other day.
Silence.
Could have crushed that in one sitting.
Well, I fucked around and went to Publix today and forgot to pick up more hummus. So
You
now I'm
dumb
going to go.
piece of shit. What's
Fucked
wrong
up.
with you?
Anti-Israel.
Too late.
I knew you hate Israel.
You knew it. Pro-Palestine.
Dustin Diamond said the look on Jackie's dad.
Gonzo's
face-
pro-Palestine.
As she
Gonzo's
does-
pro-Palestine. I knew it.
All right,
I
try
knew it. I knew it.
Quote it. You heard it. Put it out there, people. Fucking call him PP.
Yeah.
You're going to make some Molotov cocktails and throw some rocks at you people.
Yeah.
Listen.
Oh
We
man.
don't want to go.
All right.
We don't want to go down a racist route. Okay, we are not. That's not what we do here.
This was fun. I'm glad we had Jackie on though.
Yeah, thanks, Jackie.
Yeah,
We
thanks
meaning to
for
get her on a
having
while
me.
ago.
Where can we find you on the interweb?
Jackie Sanchez 22. I am going to be posting because I'm not making any real money. I will be posting. I have socks like merch that will be available online. Yeet fuck is real.
I'm sorry.
No, you're
My bad.
fine, you're
Totally
fine.
interrupted.
Nico's commenting on my Facebook, funny stuff.
And you can get some feet pics from her for $5
You can
each
get-
if you Venmo her at Stephanie Wood.
Nico wants to join my Facebook video. I'm going to approve.
You can't be in our Facebook video, Nico.
Well,
Go
we're
ahead,
about
keep
to
plugging
end,
your
right?
shit, Jack.
So I'm going to be selling Snachez merch. They're only $20 if you want to buy them online. I will share my link on Facebook and stuff because I need money. I don't have work. I did make money through stand-up, and now I'm poor. So please help me. Thank you.
Jackie Sanchez 22 on
Jackie
Instagram.
Sanchez 22
on TikTok.
Jackie Sanchez Comedy.
Yeah. Oh, it's the beast from the
All
southeast, Nico Bowling.
They can't see it.
Friend of the
Don't-
podcast. I know
don't
he
get
like
an
it.
They can see it on
OnlyFans
Facebook
account.
Live, but we're ending
You
anyway.
could take a walk down the dark side and get an OnlyFans account.
Yeah.
All right, just call Nico. No,
All right, Nico, I have to.
Hold on, Nico, say this.
Nico.
Say you've been watching the Problemaddict Podcast, the only funny podcast in all of South Florida.
Nah, the Smilecast is better, and I just wanted to come on and say the damn
Fuck
thing.
you, Nico. You incel neckbeard piece of shit.
Typical good for nothing, Nico. All right, no, but yeah, we'll be doing this every Tuesday at typically 8 p.m. So check us out. We'll be live. Problematic Podcast. You know where to find me, Stephanie Woodward on Instagram, Facebook.
Yep. Dan Caso Comedy Boy on Instagram. That's all I'm using these days. And oh yeah, Dan Caso on YouTube. Problematic Podcast on YouTube. Problematic Podcast on SoundCloud.
And Instagram.
Yep, and Instagram.
And in your dreams.
And in your dreams, your wettest, sloppiest, disgusting
Most
dreams.
moist motherfucking dreams you've ever had.
Yep, nocturnal admissions.
That's right, bitches.
Admissions.
Oh, me? Oh, just listen, go to every platform and type in Gonzo Radio. And if you're not smart enough to find me from there, then maybe I don't want you as a fan.
Yeah, fuck
Exactly,
you, you
go
piece
fuck
of
off.
shit.
You can't
Find him,
figure out-
fuck you.
Is that what the spirit of the podcast? I'm finally getting it.
Right.
I'm
Yep.
feeling it.
Feel long enough.
Yeah, it's basically just go fuck you.
We believe in nothing.
Just fuck
We believe in nothing.
No, like nothing.
That's it. I quit.
Well, welcome.
I quit.
All right, this has been fun. Thanks again, Big Daddy Gonzo,
Thank
Jackie
you.
Sanchez for coming
Love you
on.
guys.
Glad you
Very
finally
much.
got into my home and the Problematic. This is the Problematic Podcast, the only podcast that encourages the implementation of Sharia law.
We out.
For Gonzo Radio, this is Super Time 6000 2015 for Gonzo Television Station, coming to the greater Sandusky, Ohio area. This is Pirate Bill, and this is Frank Welker saying, watch Transformers.